Good health in animals does not come from nothing. It comes from the willingness of the farmer to be smart and proactive in his or her doings. For instance, there are some ways you can check to identify the health condition of your animals. Early in the morning, observe your animals and look out for these 5 things. Number 1, look at the eyes of your animals. How are the eyes of your animals? Are they dark and sunken? Are they bright enough? Is your animal alert? Is your animal being able to identify that somebody is walking towards it, even if the person is behind? Once your animal is able to identify that someone is coming from the behind, you are coming from behind. Once it's facing the other way, it means that the eyes are in good shape and it is alert. Number 2, check how your animal droppings look like. By this, I don't mean you should go around following your animals and watch them to drop and watch them to, shit, excrete. No. Early morning, go into the pen and check the droppings of your animals. Are they pellet shaped? Are they soft? I'm not asking you to go and be touching animal excreta, but of course you can. But they should be soft enough. Animals droppings should not be too strong to the extent that you find difficulty in cracking them with your hand. They should be in droppings and they should be soft, not very hard. If they are very hard, it means you are not giving your animal enough water and they are dehydrating. So the second thing to check is to check for their droppings. Once you go into your pen in the morning and you've identified some, watery droppings, you've identified some foul smelling, fecal matter, it means your animals are probably having digestive problems. Check out for pellet size, shaped droppings that are not watery, that are thick but not very strong to the extent that you cannot crush it with your hand without pain. Number 3, check out for the nose of your animal. Animals, especially ruminants, goat, sheep, cattle, they should have moist nose. Moist nose, not watery nose, not wet nose. Their noses should be moist. Once the nose is having some, thick discharge, watery discharge, it means it's having respiratory problems. So check out to see if, the noses of your goats, your sheep, your cattle are moist but not watery. Once you check and you see that they are watery, then you should take action. You should, if you are not an expert, get a veterinary expert to come and examine and possibly diagnose your animal. The importance of these signs are that once you identify them, you are able to remedy your animal without, getting into problems. You are able to save your animal without the problem getting worse. So number 3, you check at the nose of your animal to identify if it's moist, not wet. If it's moist, not watery. Sign number 4, look around the normal body condition of your animal. Check the loin, check the stomach, check the ears, check the tail side. When you do these checks, you are able to identify if they are tick, or other parasite infestation. Sometimes you look around, especially in the rainy season, you might identify some ticks, then you treat them before you get the deadly heart water disease that kill your animal without any sign. So you check the normal body of, the general body condition of your animal. Check to see that your animal is not very thin and it's not also growing very fat. These are the 2 areas you should check. It's very important for your animal not to be too thin, not to show ribs, but it's also important for your animal not to be very fat, especially for a buck or a ram. A mating buck or ram will not be able to, cross very well if it is very fat. So check the body condition, look at the tails, look in between the legs, look at the hind legs and the forelegs, look at the ears and the hidden areas to identify if there are no ticks or other parasite infestation in your animal. Number 5, look at the coat condition and the general body movement, the general movement of your animal. Usually when an animal is sick, the coat is raised, hair standing up, just like goosebumps in humans. I repeat, the coat, the hair of your animal is raised, the stand up is irregular, just like human beings. When you feel anxiety, whether it's anger, or when you are feeling cold and you have goosebumps, that is how your animal fur or hair look like. There are many other signs that I will be highlighting in my next video, but if you find this video helpful, give me a follow, share to other farmers, and like and comment.